Hello, Pisces. Welcome. And welcome back, darlings. We're going to get into another reading. Chill vibes only. Okay? We're going to get into another reading to see what you need to know based on your current situation. Okay? Oh, it's Chile. It is Chile. Right now, it is snowing in the south, y'all. It's snowing in the south. It's such a strange feeling. Because I grew up in Chicago where there's always snow. It feels like there's always snow. And it's never really like that down here in the south. But when it does snow, it's very interesting. It's kind of weird because it brings me back to like memories of the past. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying safe wherever you are in the world, because I know there's a lot going on. But just remember that your internal compass is the most accurate guide that you can have in any situation. No matter what's being said, no matter what people want you to believe, bless you, your internal compass is the guide, okay? So let's see, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, for Pisces, when it comes to what they need to know right now regarding their situations. Let's see. I forgot what deck this is, and I don't know what I did with the box. Oh, Angels of Abundance Oracle cards for Pisces. What do they need to know when it comes to their situation? Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Interesting. Pay yourself first. Savings, yes. So you're being asked to save money right now. I know it might be hard, but you're being asked to save as much as you can and to pay yourself first. There's something that you're going to need the money for. I want to say in the future, in the near future. Okay, saving says as you consistently save for the future, your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Yeah. So it's time to put yourself first financially. And that doesn't mean just go spend money on the things that you want. It means that your spirit team knows that there's something that you're going to need to spend your money on. And it could be a larger expense and you need to save for it. Raise or promotion. Congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So you need to know that you're on the right path. And you're going to have a confirmation that you're on the right path because your finances are going to increase. There's something that you're going to have to spend a substantial amount of money on in the near future. It could be far. Okay, because I'm getting a vibe of like divine timing, but I'm going to pull a time card because there's something in the near future that's coming up that I feel like you're going to need the money for. But if you're like, oh, it's already hard enough for me to survive, not to mention save, it's okay because your spirit team is telling you that they're going to provide the resources and funds that you need for whatever this is, But you have to pay attention to that so that you won't be in a bind when that situation comes. They're going to give you the money, but you need to know that the money has a purpose already. It's not just free money, or it's not just like an increase for the sake of an increase. Because there's something coming that you're going to have to spend your money on, possibly in February. Interesting. So what is the time frame for Pisces when it comes to this message? In May, next new moon, February, some of you. What is the significant time frame for this message, Spirit, for Pisces? Okay, in July. Interesting. Yeah, it makes sense. It's like there's going to come a time. Some of you, it may be in February. Some of you, it may be the next new moon. Some of you, it may be in May. Some of you, it may be July, okay? Yeah. Aquarius, Pisces season. Taurus, Gemini season. And July is what? Cancer, Leo. December. And not likely. Interesting. So something that started in December, something that happened in December or began in December is going to come to completion by July. Okay? And you're going to need the money that Spirit is giving to you in order to resolve whatever situation is happening in July. This could be a new cycle that you're going to have finances for. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Let's see. What else for Pisces when it comes to this message? What other details can we gain? Oh, I'd be scared, y'all, that the video cuts off. What else can we gain in this message for Pisces? Deception in reverse. So, yes, ma'am, it's snowing, y'all. I took Snowflake outside. I didn't take the other ones outside because they too volatile. I don't know what they're going to do. But Snowflake is little. So I could hold her. She went and stepped in the snow, and it was snowing on her back. And she came in and shook it off like, what is this? The kids was outside playing in the snow, child. Ooh, okay. Ooh, proposal. An older woman. So whatever the situation is, it's involving some type of deception being revealed or discovered, or the deception that's been going on can no longer continue. Okay? Whatever lie that's been told or whatever nefarious behavior has been going on, something about it is going to come to completion in July. Yeah, pay yourself first because in July you're going to need it. Proposal. I feel like somebody's going to offer something to you to either make up for some type of deception that was done, or they're going to give you something and you're going to see through, or offer you something, propose something to you, and you're going to see through the deception. Let's see. What does this pay yourself first? Pisces. What is pay yourself first? Jeez. Toil and labor and concern. Yeah, right now, there's something that's not moving. There's something that you're working on, or a job that you have where you feel like it's not moving. You're a little concerned. You're a little worried because you don't see any progress, whether it's no growth, no advancement in your position at work, or it's a project that you're working on it just doesn't feel like it's moving. Okay? It doesn't feel like you're making any progress on whatever this is, journey. But you're going to be you're going to be arriving at a breakthrough moment. Like the work that you're doing right now feels like it's not paying off. But in the near future, it will. And I'm not saying like it's going to happen overnight, but you're arriving at a point in this effort that you've been putting in where you're going to see the breakthrough. Like, look at the card, the pathway card. The light is shining through here, right? And if you look at these two cards, concern and toil and labor, there's really no light. It's like artificial light. So you could be trying to like grasp at straws or gain hope, keep your faith through kind of like an illusionary way. Like, even though you don't see progress, you still want to believe in your heart that there will be progress. But there's something that's shining through when it comes to your identification of this pathway. Okay? This isn't visible to you yet, but this is a sign where while you're here that this is coming, okay? And the butterflies as well. So, Pisces, keep that in mind because I feel something could seem hopeless. And I feel like you guys could be stressed about it or just tired because you're not seeing any improvement. But there's going to come a time where it becomes more evident that what you're working on is the right thing. And that's, I feel like, the promotion. What's in July? What's the significance of July for Pisces? Community. So this could be about where you live, your neighborhood, your home, your community, your city, your state, your zip code, your country. Okay? You could live somewhere where there's a large community effect, meaning you could live in a neighborhood or a place where people kind of look out for each other, they come together. If this is not like where you live right now, I feel like that's where you're going. Yeah, courthouse. You're going to be researching communities or learning things about your community. And then I feel like some of you might move. Okay. There's some type of information that's being gathered right now to figure out either where you want to move to or something going on in your current space that's going to prompt an idea for you to take some type of action. So I don't know if this is community activism to improve the current state of your community, or if this is like you literally like picking up and moving. But it kind of feels like one of two of those things. Like if you're wanting to build a garden or something like that in your community, I feel like you guys are going to have the money to do it around July. And you might have to purchase permits. You might have to get some type of, property agreements, legal documents, things like that. Okay. This could be involving a lease. Some of you are going to be, maybe you're going to break your lease, or a lease could be broken. Some type of legal contract involving a home could be broken in July. But I feel like you're trying to research now what you're going to do. Some of you guys, very few, could be purchasing like an RV or some type of mobile home to literally be mobile, like your community travels with you. Some of you work from home. message. Interesting. Some of you work from home and you can literally live anywhere. So you may travel instead of like when if your lease is up or something is going on with your living situation where you're actually like stationed right now, you may decide to be more transient, gypsy like. Yeah, it feels kind of like gypsy energy. What's deception? I knew 2 cards was going to come out. Wow. Ooh, get out of here. False person and imprisonment. And look at the pathways. Somebody false or doing... I was about to say thievery, bitch. It's a thief. I was about to say thievery. Get out. That's crazy, y'all. There is a false person who could end up literally going to jail or being trapped in a position where they can no longer deceive you or no longer deceive a group of people, because it could be more than one person. Uh-oh, somebody getting stuck in the snow. Shit. Hold on. Yo, I was being nosy, y'all. I'm trying to not be too loud because everybody outside. But it was a Chevy. I think it was a Camaro. Yeah, it was a Chevy Camaro. And they were trying, like, okay, the neighborhood I live in, it's like when you come in the neighborhood, the speed bumps, you got to go over the speed bumps. But you're kind of like going downhill. Like when you come in, you go downhill. And it's pretty leveled until you get like to the crossroads. And then some people have to go to the right. Some people go straight. Some people go to the left. So this car went to the right, and right there, it's like this weird kind of like the land is going downhill, but it's curving kind of upwards. It's weird to explain. Child, that Camaro almost crashed into them cars right there, bro. It was crazy because it was like, and everybody was like, oh shit, oh shit. All right. My bad, y'all. But listen, whatever's opening up for you, whatever light is shining in, whatever fortune is shining down on you, fortune favors the bold. So there's something that you're doing that's very bold or outspoken or unconventional or just, ooh, that was the window. That scared me. Or it's very unique to who you are, and fortune is going to shine down upon you. And there's a false person because of this fortune that is going to try and, I feel like, entrap you in a contract, because we saw the distant horizons card, which showed the anchor and the chains being broken. So I feel like someone is going to try to continue a contract when you really need to break it, or they're going to try to reinstate a contract when you need to say no, or they're going to end up being discovered when it comes to their false behavior or their thievery with whatever situation that you're encountering. This feels like someone who wants to lock in to some type of favor or fortune that's shining down on you. And they want to distract you with shiny things, or they want to distract you with some type of like temptation. But this is not something that I feel like your spirit team wants you to fall into. So I'm not exactly sure what this is. And I want to let you guys know, a lot of the messages that you guys hear may, I feel like, especially for me as a reader, may be a little like obscure because there's so many things changing in the world. So I think sometimes they come out confusing because I don't necessarily know yet how to conceptualize a lot of the things that I'm seeing. So this could be a situation where in July, by the time July gets here, there could be some type of legal changes that, by the end of 2025 lead to some type of reformation when it comes to cost of living or contracts surrounding leases or things regarding like job, stability or things like that, like non-compete clauses and things like that you put in contract. Like there could definitely be something that you feel trapped in right now, that you're not the only one who feels trapped in it, and there's some type of reformation to the way our reality is spun that affects your reality by this time. I don't necessarily think that this is a reading about the future, but it is. It's just a reading that's telling you guys that whatever you're doing right now should be fortified because you're on the right path. And your spirit team is telling you that the skills and the crafts and the talents, gifts, and abilities that you possess and that you're pouring into whatever it is that you're doing are actually leading you down the right path. I want to see, what is this in July with community? Yeah, 4 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. So there could be a house being built. There could be a neighborhood being built. You may be able to buy a home in July in this neighborhood that's not built yet. Do you get what I'm saying? Like there's this vibe about this reading where something hasn't happened yet, but it's in the process of being created. Like there could be people who are purchasing the land right now. They plan on, building properties. There's somebody building a house right now. The Hermit. They're surveying the land. Yes, 7 of Pentacles. So there's a land surveillance going on. So they're watching. This could also be just in terms of where you live right now. There could be an investigation going on when it comes to like code enforcement and the structure of your home or the homes or apartments, neighborhoods in your area. This could be due to weather as well, because it's snowing right now and the Hermit is in a frozen place. So it doesn't have to be snow, but there could definitely be some type of weather occurrences that cause there to be investigations on the homes or the land in the area because something is old. Okay. They may be in the process of building new homes. And if there is a property or something that's being condemned, there's going to have to be some type of movement of people who live in that property. And I feel like there's some type of home that's being built or something that's being created to house the people within the community. Because there's a house, there's like a city over there too. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to play out, but those are some of the ways that it could play out for you. Okay. Pay yourself first. What is this? The Magician. So yeah, it's like they want you to keep the work that you do private. Not saying don't release your work. I feel like you should release your work or, keep working. But what I feel is that whatever you're manifesting, focus on what's working and not what's not working. Because there's going to be signs of things that are negative, but your spirit team is trying to tell you that's not supposed to be your main focus. Like anything that looks bad is something that they want you to kind of like block out. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Yeah. They want you to see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil when it comes to things that you are worried about or things that you feel like could go wrong. They don't want you to focus on the fear. Yeah. Because there's something that's going to happen that is out of your control. And I'm trying to tell you guys because I feel like it's something that's stressing you out. If there's a bill or a service or something that you can't pay, they're kind of saying that it's going to be okay. Like the money that you need is going to be provided to you, but you also have to make the right decision about what you spend it on, what is a real priority, what needs to take place now, and what can wait. And then furthermore, not allow whatever you're not able to do to cloud your judgment or cloud your mind. There's a consistent flow of income that's coming in that I feel like you guys are going to be comfortable with. You're going to be consistently receiving the resources that you need in order for you to be comfortable. Now, what's this false person in imprisonment with deception? The Empress. So somebody, yeah, this older woman card. Somebody could be acting as if they're more wealthy or well off than what they actually are. 9 of Pentacles. And the Moon. Yeah. Somebody's hiding the fact that they are not as wealthy as they try to present themselves as, or somebody's trying to hide the fact that they're not as abundant or skilled as what they think they are. This could also be a situation I'm getting where there's a person who is siphoning the resources, skills, abilities, talent, gifts, materials of another person and passing it off as their own. Like there's a lie being told here that's going to be revealed. And what it's saying to me is like, okay, if you create content, but you're a small creator and people copy you, but you don't really have the force to do anything about it, I'm telling you right now, all of the people who have been profiting off of little people, quote unquote, who can't really like defend themselves. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. I knew you was under there. They are going to be eliminated. And the true leaders, the true visionaries, the true psychics, the true prophets, they are going to emerge through the demolition of these people. And I don't know if y'all realized it. And I was trying to tell everybody because fuck that, but it's okay. I literally predicted the fires in California, but I didn't know what I was predicting in that mutiny reading. And then when I tried to tell y'all about it, they blocked my community post, which pissed me off. But it's okay. You get what I mean? I know I did it. And those of you who really know me, at least on the level of this platform, you know I said something about it. So that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. It's like things that no one pays attention to when it comes to you or the people who are stealing from you. It's about to become very clear. Yeah. I'm telling you. People are going to be upset. Will the real, people please stand up? Look, I'm hearing Slim Shady. Because he said, I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. What's this Empress? Let's get into it, y'all. Yes, Ace of Wands. There's a new Empress. Or there's a new, leader. emerging. Because it's like you are the true empress. The moon, yes. Somebody's really trying to hide that they're not true. They're not true to this. People are going to want to know. I don't know what that was, y'all. People are going to want to know what you got going on. There's going to be a lot of work, a lot of celebration that comes in. But let me see. What is this proposal? What is this proposal? Temperance. The devil and the sun. It feels like a fluctuation of happiness and sadness, celebration and loss, or 10 of Wands. 1 foot forward, like taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. Progress and regression. There's going to be somebody that offers you something. It feels like a contract. Yeah, title and the devil again. Somebody's going to offer you a contract. They're not trustworthy. I don't know who this is. I feel like this is a situation where something is going to be taking off for you. And there's going to be somebody who offers you something in the midst of something taking off for you. But it's only to get you locked in because they don't have the skills or abilities to create the same way that you do. And it feels like they want to get you locked in something that will hinder or inhibit your ability to create or to profit off of your own gifts. And it's because they're going to prey on the weakness of you feeling as if you're taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. So it's something about the progress of this that's divinely guided, about you persevering, but it being hard, and somebody's trying to prey on that weakness that you feel like something is never going to work. And they're going to be like, oh yeah, whatever this is that you're doing hasn't been working, but I have this solution that could help you with that. Or if we team up, I can, my influence or clout could help you get discovered with your talent. But really, you would be at a detriment with this deal. What's this older woman? Because it's like their influence and clout is going to go away. And it's really like you're going to be supplementing whatever they're losing because they're not authentic. 2 of Pentacles reversed. Dropping the ball. Title card. 7 of Wands. I feel like you're going to get some type of like intuitive alarm go off in your head not to do this. Yeah, the devil. Some of you are too old for this, and that's not an insult. It's just like you're too mature, you're too grown, you're too experienced for what someone is asking you to do. And I think that sometimes you do have to start from scratch or from the ground up or start from a place of entry-level positions. But I don't think that this is going to benefit you the way someone is trying to make it seem. The Lovers and the 3 of Pentacles. Something is very tempting. It's going to draw you in and cause you to feel like you should take it, like whatever this one opportunity is going to be better than the other ones that you have. But I feel like you have to remember how important whatever you built is, because whoever this is trying to take something from you. What is this not likely over here? Because remember, we got that. What is not likely for Pisces? Queen of Swords. You're going to see through, yeah, Seven of Wands. You're going to see through something clearly. You're too wise for what someone is trying to trick you with. Okay? Yeah, Eight of Swords and the King of Swords. Yeah, you're too wise for this. Someone thinks that they can scare you into, I feel like, doing something that would not actually benefit you in the long run. Oh, yeah, the Coffin card. Some type of thievery is coming to an end. I feel like a lot of you have a house being built that you don't know about. Or there's a neighborhood being built right now that you're going to end up living in. A city, state, zip code, country that you're going to end up living in. Capricorn energies out here. Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, Libra, possibly Virgo. Maybe Aries, Scorpio, or Aquarius as well. So pay yourself first. Pour back into yourself as much as need be for you to be able to reach these goals. So how does Pisces need to navigate this situation right now? Ooh, navigation with the Six of Swords? Interesting. Wrong way. You're going to see when you're going the wrong way and turn around. Don't worry. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Stick to your strategy. Okay. Interesting. The Seven of Cups, the Devil, and the Six of Swords. You have to trust your inner guidance. This is literally Spirit guiding you through a minefield. And you have to trust this inner guidance. They're guiding you through all the temptation. They're guiding you through all the negativity. They're guiding you through this like place of fear, or this place of instability, this place of like a lack of clarity. I feel like you guys could be moving a lot in the near future, or where you're going to end up is kind of unknown right now, because so many different variables are still in motion. Like with the Temperance card, Spirit is still like creating so many different spaces and places that are possibilities when it comes to where you end up. I feel like you're going somewhere where you're going to have a lot of choices, or you're having to maybe even move quickly, but you're going to have a choice, or you're going to have options, but you're being guided towards the correct choice. Yeah. That's the only reason why you kind of feel uneasy right now. Some of you may be moving from a colder climate to a warmer climate, like steamy. Like you're going from somewhere where it snows a lot to a place where it's like the Caribbean. Or like, I'm getting like Italy, Greece type of vibes from that card, where it's like warmer climates. I'm getting like a great migration. Honestly, I feel like there are a lot of places that the climate is going to change and it's going to become inhabitable. uninhabitable. And there's going to be a great migration. A lot of people are moving to more tropical climates because it's some level of predictability. I feel like there could be volcanoes. So this could be Hawaii for some of you, or the Caribbean somewhere. But Greece and Italy, Rome, those places are kind of coming to mind. It starts with an M. I'm hearing meridian. What is that? What am I thinking of? Mediterranean. Yeah. So how you need to navigate this right now is to continue to follow the guidance that your spirit team is giving you. Pay attention to when you get those nudges about moving. I'm hearing the Trail of Tears, but also Oregon Trail, that game that used to be on the computer. Child, I used to love going to computer class in elementary school because I would play Oregon Trail all the time. But we only had a certain amount of time, so I would try to always beat my score. Spirit, what are you trying to tell Pisces specifically? Oh my God. Jeez. 4 of Cups. You don't like. All right. What is Spirit trying to tell Pisces? The Chariot, the 6 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the King of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. They're trying to tell you that your strategy, how you're approaching things, is working. Don't let the outside influences or forces confuse you or get you concerned because of what other people are doing. There could even be some of you who are gonna... Hold on. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Even if some of you plan on staying somewhere, I feel like Spirit is still going to carry you somewhere else. Some of you may have evacuations and situations that come up in the future where they're going to advise you to evacuate, or you may plan to evacuate, but you're actually going to end up staying, or some of you may plan on staying, but you're actually going to end up evacuating. Because the boat is right here. It's like everyone else is leaving on the boat, but you're staying. And you may plan to leave, but then you may end up staying. And then you're watching something happen from your vantage point or from your perspective when it comes to the land or when it comes to something going on. It's like you're looking down and you're observing it. And you're trying to contemplate if you should stay or go. But I feel like you're going to end up going with the Chariot, ultimately. 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. So your spirit team is trying to tell you to be prepared to move. Be prepared to move at the drop of a dime. Some of you, there's going to be flooding. I don't know what this is, but there's some type of flooding that's happening. But you're going to be carried. Or a boat is going to come or something like that. There's definitely a situation that's very like precarious. I feel like this could also be a situation where you don't know where you're going to end up because everything is kind of up in the air if it's like some type of natural disaster. It feels like you may not have the means to go. You may feel more safe or protected in your home. You may not have the resources or the means to leave. But the means are like Chariot. That's literally God coming and picking you up and carrying your ass out. Okay. So the 10 of Cups. On a more mundane level, I feel like whatever goal or plan that you have when it comes to reaching this goal, You may feel like you haven't done it right, but you have. The investment that you've made, you're going to receive a gift for it. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. That they're going to carry you out of this situation that you're in. Fortune favors the bold. 3 of Cups. Or if there is a situation where you stay and everybody goes, something is going to be beneficial to you to stay. If you go and everybody stays, it's going to be beneficial for you to go. There's a celebration here. My sage is bumping. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it is bumping. Look at the sage bumping over there. I gotta open the window back up because I'm not trying to choke. And in a minute, the alarm is gonna go off. I don't want that. So what does Pisces not see at this time, Spirit? This is a time of you gotta have the resolve of Noah from Noah's Ark. You have to have that type of resolve. You gotta have that type of ooh, it's really bumping, y'all. You have to have that type of faith right now. Of Noah from Noah's Ark. You cannot be scared or worried at this time. You just gotta trust. What is hidden right now from Pisces that let me see. I need to shuffle. What's hidden right now that Pisces does not see? Ooh. Judgment. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, hold on. 9 of Swords. I'm sorry if I'm hitting the mic, y'all. 9 of Swords, the World, 2 of Swords, and a Death card. There's a change happening in the world that you don't see, but you feel it. I'm here. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, man. I feel it coming. And that's the Weekend, who was very Aquarian, techno. What's at the bottom? The 10 of Cups still. I feel like what you want is going to change because there's a change happening in the world that you don't see yet. So it's like you may have a goal or you may want to do something right now. But I was saying that in the beginning, as the world turns, you thought you would never change your mind, or you thought you would never live here, or you thought you thought something was an impossibility, or you thought something would never be a reality for you, but it will because of the way that the world is changing. A dream is coming true for you because of something that's changing in the world. This is like a warning. This could be something with the internet. But I feel like it has to do with neighborhoods, communities, leases, contracts. It feels like a warning, y'all. Scorpio energy is strong. So it could be talking about Scorpio season. I didn't know that sage was lit like that. You you might not have known something was lit, or that there was gonna be a strong burning like desire for something. But I feel like people are gonna desire you and what you do in the future. Like there's something you're doing right now that you feel like is failing. But as the world turns, there's going to be a high demand for what it is that you feel like now isn't working. What's the world? Star reverse. Yeah, a lot of hopelessness, a lot of also lack of direction, lack of purpose. I feel like you're going to lead people or guide people because there's a lack of leadership, a lack of guidance, a lack of purpose. King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like people are losing faith in their leaders and they're searching for guidance and leadership and solace from other places. What's the star reversed? Page of Cups. Yeah, people are looking for guidance, but they can't find it. So there's new people who are going to, I'm telling you. What's this Nine of Swords? Oh, shit. Five of Swords. Yeah, it's because things are changing in the world. And a lot of people are waking up to know that those changes are happening, but there's not a lot of guidance to guide people when it comes to those changes and what they should expect. And there's also a lot of grifters, basically, with the Five of Swords that are preying on people's feelings or preying on people's fears to become very possessive or to hold on to ways of life that are not conducive anymore. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Nine of Wands and the Judgment. I just feel like a lot of people are about to be afraid because it's going to feel like God is coming to basically rectify things. What's the Death card? That's why I said it's something about, strength. It's something about the way that you look at the situation as these changes occur. The courage that you have, the ability to temper your fears and just keep your head down and keep moving. Something is going to help. Something about that is going to help. Hangman and the Ace of Cups. You have a different perspective. And this is what it's all been for. All of the, I feel like, bullying that you've received, all of the negativity that you may have faced, all of the ridicule that you've endured, all of the misunderstanding that people have chosen to greet you with. That's what all of it's been for. So that in these days, in these times, you will be a resource and a value. And that's why you have to heal and forgive, because you're going to be helping the very same people who hurt you by default, by proxy, because you're going to be helping the world. And if you were to hold the grudges of the past perpetually, you will basically close yourself off from the victory and the glory that all of those situations built you up to receive. So I'm not saying forgive for the other person. I'm not saying forgive for the world. I'm saying if you want to get what you know you deserve, which is the justice for all of the negativity that you faced, you have to be able to do this and not have spite. It's like if you were to, if God was to tell you that you could have anything that your heart desires by doing this deed, you could have anything that you want, endless riches, endless happiness, access to any resources, whatever you need, whatever you want, you've got it. But you've got to help people, which include the people who've hurt you. Some of you would be like, nah, I'm good, out of spite. Right? And it seems easy when I explain it, but it's not easy, because some of you, I'm just going to say, it's difficult sometimes when you know that everyone doesn't appreciate you. And sometimes that can deter you from doing what you love, because people don't seem to appreciate you. And then everything that people do to wear you down on a daily basis starts to eat away at your willingness and drive to do what it is that you love. However, what Spirit is trying to tell you right now is that if you stop, or if you give up, or if you succumb to the fear and anxiety, you will be robbing yourself of the glory that you're meant to receive, in spite of whoever's hurt you. Because there's like a caveat. There's a caveat to your glory. There's a caveat to your justice. And it is the fact that for you to get this justice, for you to have this great opportunity, you're going to have to know that it's going to benefit some of the people who did not believe in you, or that hurt you, or that basically tried to stop you from getting there. And that's going to be a personal decision as to whether or not you want to pursue whatever this is, or to continue to pursue it. But my question to you would be, do you really want to allow them to hold you back again? Because they've already held you back. They've already spited you. They've already stolen from you. They've already cheated you. They've already beaten you. They've already raped you. They've already done all of these things. Do you want to continue to allow them to do that? Or do you want to stand up and say no more? The way that you do that is through forgiveness. All right? What is the advice? Because this was a deep reading. Arrow in reverse. That's crazy. So you're going to have to discern when to protect yourself and when you don't need to protect yourself. It's like you're going to have to discern when to be defensive and when to not be defensive. Okay? Surround yourself with protective energy. The Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. And spring, see your seeds grow. Yeah, May is significant. This May is significant. So I'm not going to read these. I'm going to leave you with that. But just answer that question for yourself. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know what you think. I hope this helped you. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. And I'll see y'all. Bye.